I think I look okay. Good. I don't know. It just keeps wanting to stand up in the back here. It's crazy. Stupid hair. I don't know. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Doc's Chat Party. And hey, I've got my pumpkin shirt on, and I've got the door open, so in case there's a lot of noise coming in, let me know, and I'll run and shut it if it's a bother. So we'll just say hello to Hudson Ranny. How are you today? Nice to see you. And we're just getting started. 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, May 16th, 2021. Here we go. Yes, doing it again. With a little bit of hair problems. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. Got to get a haircut soon, but, COVID shutdowns and all that makes it impossible. Oh, Hudson just got back from the record store. Well, I myself am extremely jealous. What did you get, if anything? Because our record stores are closed.
Mail's in.
Oh, excuse me while I check on the mail. I forgot to shut it off. Oh, it just says I'm live. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Young man? What young man? Mark, how you doing? Day tripper, how are you? Nice to see everyone. And yeah, the bathroom accident from earlier in the week. Ugh. I'm straining to grow it back. And I spread some Miracle Grow all over my face and all that sort of stuff. It's coming. It's coming. Richard Sanoopski, how you doing? Nowhere Boy 88, how's it going? And Hudson's bought something. Let's see what he's bought. I'll put it up here. Let's read it together. He bought a white album box, Damn the Torpedoes, that's Tom Petty, and a Ram half-speed master. Now, did you get the yellow one? That's what Beetle Brad was hoping for, is get the yellow one, and he didn't. Oh, crap. Yeah, Rockastockus, indeed. Feel good here, Doc. Good. Excellent. All right. So anyway, what I've got to do is I've got to put that thing in there. Okay. I put that thing in there, and that means anybody who wants to have themselves a square can have a square. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, I know this is embarrassing to me. I haven't been this clean shaven in 40 years. Ugh. So very unhappy with losing my, what do you call that? My mojo, I guess. Okay. And Hudson Ranny did not get the yellow one. Apparently the yellow ones are hard to find. So everyone keep an eye out. Check for hype stickers. Make sure you get a yellow one if you can. I guess they're out there. I heard they were. So be careful when you're hunting. See, Nowhere Boy says, my girlfriend played Tommy in a Broadway musical at the Middlesbrough Town Hall. Cool. She played in Tommy, or she was Tommy, or how did that work out? Something like that, I guess. Whatever. Mark says the yellow one came out 20. Oh, I thought it was recent. And Hudson says maybe he'll come on screen and show it. Well, but for right now, we have Jorgen on screen. Hello, Jorgen.
Hello, Doc.
How are you doing?
How's that? How's that, Doc? What's up, Doc?
That's awful.
To be honest, actually, I don't think you look all that shaven. Actually, I mean, I look more clean than you, and I have still a little.
Oh, yeah, no, but I never had this less hair in my face in 40 years.
Yeah, but if you look like me,
no. No, I'm sorry, no.
Consider yourself more beardy than I am.
Well, I don't know. I lose my sex appeal, you know. And you know, when I took that thing, and you know, it's supposed to be like set on point five. Oh no, sorry, 5 millimeters that it takes off, which is like, I don't know, whatever. And then I take a couple swipes, and I see the hair go flying. I'm going like, what the? And I look at the dial, and it's set on 0.4 millimeters. I went, no, no. Oh crap! Geez, now I got a big. So
Well, that's trendy. That's the latest fashion. You could have had it like you had before you with that little strange shaving.
yeah, like way back in the '60s.
No, as immediately after you have discovered you're wrong.
Yeah, whatever mess. Hey, there's James Winston Lennon. Hello. And there's Jeff Kendall. Hello.
Hi.
Starman's out there too somewhere. How you doing there, Jeff Kendall?
Oh, it's raining here. So,
Oh,
you know.
Join the party. It's raining here also.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, not raining here. Nice day.
That's
Like
good.
72 degrees and partly sunny. Actually, pretty nice out for a nice spring day. Very nice. Jeff, are you anywhere near Eufaula or Commerce or Miami?
Oh, no, it's on the other side.
Ah, okay.
There's a lake Eufaula, and it's,
Yes, because I was watching Adam the Woo earlier, and he's doing a road trip through Oklahoma, and he's hitting all these little towns. I'm going like, I wonder if that's anywhere near Jeff Kendall.
We used to drive through Eufaula to get to where we used to live. So.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So you know where.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know where he's at, and there is a Lake Eufaula, because they said, look, here's where there was a restaurant on the lake, and there used to be a water slide right here, and so like, I wondered if that was anywhere near you.
Yeah, I haven't been by there in years, but I used to, you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So if you want a little bit of deja vu or whatever, go watch Adam the Woo on the Daily Woo, and he'll show you Eufaula and Commerce and all that kind of stuff.
Well, it may have changed again yet, so we'll see.
Well, that's the thing, you know, when you haven't been there for ages, and you go back and say, here's where the water slide was, and here's where the playground was, and here's where we used to live, but it's torn down. That sort of thing. So it's interesting.
I don't remember there being a playground or a water slide. There was a highway in the middle of the lake. There was a lake on either side, and sometimes it'd go over the highway. So, yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
What else is happening? Besides no hair on my face.
Nothing. Really, just keep going. You know.
I know. I am so jealous of you, Jeff. I'm like, I don't know why I took this off too. I just went everything.
I had a little beard as well. I shaved it off. So. I just have a mustache.
Yeah.
So that's all.
At least you've got something. I don't have much of it. It's just prickly right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look better in a week from now.
Yeah, give it a little time. Yeah.
Tune in next week to see the progress. Whatever.
Let's just say 99.9% all shaven beard grows out again.
Oh, geez. Oh, well. So actually, it looks like Jorgen has a new unboxing video up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's that VCLT I got from Norway.
Because the last thing I saw that you had up was a contest entry.
Yeah, but if I recall, you commented on this unboxing video.
Oh, it's the same one. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's only a day old, so I thought I could try to get more viewers.
Everybody, look, read. See? Run to JorgenS channel right now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, does this work? There, look how big. Now point it out. Yes. Yeah, right there. Go see the unboxing video up now. Run. Well, actually, don't run now. Stay here a while.
Yes.
Stay here. Just write that down. Write that down.
Exactly.
Write that down for later. Yeah.
Or take a photograph of the.
Whatever works. Just or just click on the thing. Like we'll watch later or something.
You can also print screen the entire.
There you go. Yes.
Okay.
So anybody buy anything good lately?
Nothing.
I'm trying to.
Go ahead.
You first.
Where I live, it's usually feast or famine. You've seen my feast. Now it's a little time for a little famine. A little bunch of nothing right now.
Oh, yeah. Right now it's famine here too.
Yeah.
Mike Sweeney, hi there. And
As I have bought so much jazz this past month, I'm trying to avoid buying records now until next paycheck comes.
Ooh, that'll be tough.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not tough. I'm used to it. It's a monthly search through the thrift stores, and I can then relax. And this month it has been extremely good. So let's see what happens in May.
Yeah. Around here, the stores are closed, so all I can do is hunt on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
They're open here.
Over there.
Over here.
Yeah, but not here. So, look,
Over here.
Starman got something. He got a 2 CD Rolling Stones comp and some psychedelic 60s comps.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That sounds freaky, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike Sweeney, he's listening to the Beatles in the left bank and lots of Clifford T. Ward. Who's that? I don't know that guy.
I don't know.
It's the man that Mike Sweeney writes about.
Yeah. Clifford T. Ward? I never heard of him.
Sounds like a school teacher.
And Hudson wants to know what my favorite London solo album is. It's Double Fantasy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Even with the Yoko stuff on it. That's what
It always changes for me.
I guess it should be a Double Fantasy in my case, but the problem is Yoko, so I stick with the singles from the album that I think is.
She's not so bad on this, like kiss me now. Oh, come on.
And I don't know what they're doing in the end, but I guess they hit the camera underneath John and Yoko's bed that one night.
Well, here's an interesting item here. Nowhere Boy watched season 5 of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Is that the one with Ringo?
It might be.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, why would you?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because of what happened, I guess. Okay, well, it brings back bad memories, I guess. Those are some very good Lennon songs, I have to say.
Yeah.
Or we're going to add somebody extra here. It's James Lennon.
It's James, hey.
Yes.
I haven't had
dinner there, so
I haven't seen you in a while, James. Where have you been?
I saw you this morning, Jorgen.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we're with Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel,
hey, Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I've seen him on Rachel's stream. I like Rachel's breakfast streams because I can sit there and have breakfast.
Hey, Hudson. Starman.
Yeah. Everybody's here, yes.
Mike Sweeney's here. Nowhere Boy.
Yeah. And everybody want to take a turn saying what your favorite Beatles album is? I'll say Revolver.
Sgt. Pepper all the way.
I don't have one. I don't own one.
Well, it changes.
I have to remove Jorgen from the stream.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't own a Beatles album.
I'm bad.
Mine changes. So,
Shame. You know what? You don't get a wrench. Okay. but Starman says Revolver as well, and Nowhere Boy says Rubber Soul, and no, it's not overrated. In fact, I listened to it this morning. In fact, so
right now I've been listening to that Yellow Submarine soundtrack CD. Song from the movie and everything. I've been listening to that a lot.
Okay, wait a minute. This is. I hope
So.
you don't mind. I'm doing this for Brinley. So this is a husband and wife that are in their early 60s. They do a video every night between midnight and 1 my time. We'll continue shortly. Ooh. What?
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Can I have a wrench? I want a wrench. I'm not handing out wrenches yet. I just find it hilarious, the wrench thing. So it's a big.
I never understood what good they are doing actually.
I don't know, but being that James is here, I promised a little show and tell for him. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. James knows what I'm going to hold up, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Here we go. What side am I on? This side. Okay. Hi.
Oh, great.
All right. This is 25th anniversary deluxe edition of the Grease soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is so cool.
Look. Can you read all that? Look at all the stuff you can get.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
That is amazing, man.
Yes. I said, if I'm going to have the Grease soundtrack, I'm going to have the mega one.
Yeah, you're gonna have the ultimate that no one else would ever have.
So look at this. That's this little slidey thing that won't come off for some reason.
It's like it's like an amaranth.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay.
Ooh.
Crazy, eh?
Nice.
We go together. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then it opens up like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
It opens up like this. Oh,
the picture.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like how it's like a 45.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
I think that's
And it looks like records there too. Yay!
Yeah.
I think that's still the point.
Bust my buttons. It sure looks cool. So yeah,
Mhm.
and I got this at a good bargain price too.
Yes, that's good.
Yes.
I like those.
And as I was gonna say earlier, like I've been getting stuff off eBay,
Mm-hmm.
and I found this on eBay for like $10
Oh,
in England.
Oh, okay.
So I added it to my cart, and it took a while, but it got here.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go, all the way from England. The Super Grease thingy.
Yes.
Yay. All right.
Yeah.
Now you have the movie.
I'm sorry. Does it have?
Do you have the movie too?
I do have the movie, but that
Okay.
it doesn't come in this.
But you got the soundtrack too. Okay, that's good.
This is just soundtrack. Yeah. So I do have the movie. It's over there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the movie on Blu-ray, Rock and Rydell edition.
Yeah. What?
I hate to be a party pooper, but I think there's only one song that's good on that one, and that is the title track by Frankie Valli.
You know, Jorgen, you're in danger of being whacked a lot.
I'm axed to-
He doesn't like anything.
Mhm.
I don't
The
have
whole album is
I
classic.
agree.
Every song.
I'm a grumpy old man.
You're dangerously close for getting whacked with my
Mhm.
French.
French. But okay, I'll let you stay a little longer, all right?
Thank you, Dad.
Okay. So anyway, Jeff was saying he bought something recent.
Yeah, I bought the Rolling Stones CD. It's called Grr.
The thing, yeah.
Yeah, for $2, and I got the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young 1974 live CD box set for $2. So lots of bargains.
I love bargoons. I wish I could get some bargoons, but the stores are closed here. So.
Yeah.
Don't hit Jorgen.
Mm.
That's too bad.
Go the right way.
Hey, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Hey.
Robert. Yes. So anyway, yeah, that's show and tell. But I got this about a month ago recently.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But everything that I've been ordering on eBay has been from way overseas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got something coming from Spain. I got something coming, another one from UK. One I just got from Australia. Yeah. So it's like everything's coming in and dribs and drabs. So I can't say, look what all I got, because
Yeah.
it's still out there.
Hmm.
It's so like put up a video of what I bought recently is like can't.
Yeah.
So get ready to see a Roadrunner cartoon backwards.
Oh, okay. So he'll be falling up instead of going down the
Yeah,
cliff. Yeah.
that's all I got. I got a Roadrunner cartoon run backwards. Okay, that's my content for next week. Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh, look, this is an interesting question. Do you think Elvis and the Monkees could have been in music, or I mean, could have been in movies together?
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, it would have been. Hey, Rachel.
Possible. That's Rachel. Hey.
Rachel asked me a question.
I'm sorry. I guess I missed it. I was busy pontificating.
I would have loved actually for hearing a Depeche Mode version of Strawberry Fields Forever. I would have loved to hear that. So I say that it would be an amazing sound actually.
That would have been interesting. Yeah. Of course, anything by Depeche Mode is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry Fields Forever is such an unusual song in its original, and imagine how actually odd a synth version of it would be.
Okay. And James, have you got something to show us?
Do you want to see my Sgt. Pepper album?
Of course. Yes.
Okay, let me go get it.
Okay.
You run and get it.
While we're waiting, I can show why I have this one here. I listened to this one today.
Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
What is that? Something Camel Caravan.
Camel Caravan was a cigarette commercial show. Pretty bizarre subject, only that. That had Bob Crosby or Benny Goodman as the musician. So there's mixed some kind of a sketches, some kind of a comedy sketches, and music and live shows in radio, and but it's kind of weird with cigarette today. But it's interesting music and interesting to have. I have one also with Benny Goodman in Camel Caravan. So.
Boy.
That was Bob Crosby, Bing's brother.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, is Bob Crosby related? And
yes, they're brothers.
Cool.
I love the 30s and 40s stuff. It's a change of pace,
Yeah.
Finally, it's 1934.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to it today. I'll start to go through all these jazz LPs I found. It's going to take an eternity, but.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was that album a Bargoon?
Yeah.
Hello, FitToBe TieDyed. How are you? Yes.
Now, do either of you two have the soundtrack to the movie The Aviator?
No, Rachel. He wasn't just as popular. But on the other hand, actually he was actually pretty popular. Actually, normally siblings to more famous musician isn't all that much popular, but he was pretty popular anyway. He had a big hit with that Big Noise from Vinetka.
Yeah.
So
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. I remember that.
That one actually is on this album.
Ooh.
All right, I'm back.
James is back.
Okay.
The James show is on. Okay, all yours.
Okay, when I turned 49, I wanted the Sgt. Pepper album, but my friend couldn't find the actual one with the gatefold at the time, so he got me the picture disc one.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm not going to show you what the side 2 looks like, but it's the drum, the bass drum here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that one. And now, drum roll. Here we go. This is the 50th anniversary edition.
Mm-hmm.
With the 2 discs. But I'm not going to take the rock because there's stuff in there, but it's hard to get it back in.
Okay.
And here's the lads. There we go. And the back. This is at the time when they said Paul was dead, so I put people backwards here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got some 2 movies to show you. Yeah, I got Grease. This
I
is
remember
the Friedel edition.
Mm-hmm.
lots of special features, and one of my favorite Dustin Hoffman movies, Graduate.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that?
I have the soundtrack of that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Simon and Garfunkel. Yep, there we go.
Wow.
You can bring me down.
Oh, he's all done?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to see if I can make James jealous.
Oh. All right. Go for it, Doc.
Blu-ray.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, wow.
Feature.
Yeah.
Look at that. I get the greases and the Saturday Night Fevers and the hairspray. All in.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Whoa. Unbelievable. Look. Slip thingy.
Nice.
Triple the Travolta. Oh my gosh. It's like a overdose.
Mm-hmm.
Then it opens up. Look. You get a grease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And flips.
Hey, Paul.
You get an upside down Saturday Night Fever and a hairspray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've also got what's it called there? Saturday Night Fever.
So James, look, oh my gosh, you're missing out.
I already made myself in a bad position in this group, so I'm going to make it better by saying that I actually
Hey,
do have
Boris.
a Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, and I actually like the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel has it too.
Yeah. What do you mean, who are these people? Get out of here.
You know who we are.
Get out of here. This guy deserves a wrench. Jeez, get him out of here.
There's a wrench.
Don't make
she's
me
got a
use
wrench.
my wrench. Okay.
He's got his wrench, Rachel.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway. Okay, show's over. Thank you, Carmen.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, you'll get a wrench, all right. I heard you're a nasty person.
I think a wrench in this case in chat language means that you get an operator's power.
I'd rather still whack them with my wrench. No.
Rachel, you got some records to show us?
I'd be heavy one too. So
Want to show us all some records?
okay. Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody trying to join here, but I gotta. Oh, okay. I believe it's the visible ray. I'm trying to join here, but I gotta.
My salamander. Can you hear me?
There we go. Okay.
Say you don't love me.
But are you getting closer?
Getting closer, yeah. Hang on, let me just take these earplugs off.
Now we can all
Hi there.
civilized human being. Oh, there he is, fit to
Hey.
be called Mr. President. Your Highness.
Yeah.
Boris Spider.
So, Rachel, you going to the record store tomorrow to get all those records you were going to get?
What records?
Oh, Rachel said Monday she was going record shopping.
Oh, Rachel's getting records. Rachel's records.
Oh, that's a different channel.
Yeah, Rachel's records. What happened to her? She's disappeared into the ether.
Ooh.
She
let's
wants
just
to
say
give
my
us a
rent-
break. She's hanging out in the peanut gallery today.
I think she's still
What,
around.
Rachel's records.
Yeah, she's still around.
There's,
Yeah.
she
Oh,
holds
I
on.
hope you get to go.
Many videos these days. But
You got all those records to look for that stunt you recommended you.
Mm.
True.
Mhm. Yeah. hmm
Doc, just don't ask me what they are because I can't remember what they are. Ethan.
Yeah. He's here to abuse his wrench today.
Wrench Man.
Oh, Ethan Alexandrian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the biggest fan of Dave D. Dozy, Beaky McIntitch on the planet.
Mm-hmm. And he makes the move too.
Yeah.
So, now what's on Mr. Tie-Dyed shirt today when you lean back on there?
Oh, it's just
Plastic Oh no.
What is that supposed
Scary.
to be?
it's a dog.
Oh, it's a puppy dog. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, it's your dog. It's a psychedelic
it's a dog.
dog.
Now I can see it's a dog, but it took some steps back.
No, what
It looked like a bowl of vomit before you showed it properly.
Yeah, Robert P says she's around. Talk
Yeah,
to her.
you got to get the full here. See the tongue?
There we go. Yeah, now we got.
Yeah, now we see
Hey,
it really
is he a
good.
German Shepherd?
Yeah,
Ah,
Oh,
wonderful
okay,
dog.
yeah.
I've got 2 German Shepherds, so I have the German
Nice
Shepherd.
doggy.
Yeah, they're good fascist dogs.
So now what is this? Paul's been nominated again.
I've been nominated.
Yes.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Are we having
It
another?
could be wonderful, but like I said, there could be problems this year because I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm getting a lot of people. Oh, you make sure you involve me. Well, look, I said I can't. I've got to do this more methodically this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole new generation of kids out there who aren't going to get fuck all. But sorry about my language.
None of that.
Never stopped me before.
Later.
Got no time for the youngsters. Got no time for them.
Gosh.
Yeah, well,
I have to get into the editing thing and blank out every one of those words and all that sort of thing.
Do you usually do that? Because sometimes I see that you've sort of, compressed it a little bit. So.
Well, there are some things that the
like my neighbor burning their house down. Yeah.
Oh,
he's gone.
So he's still there. He's just in the corner of the room.
Burning something. There's smoke smell wafting in here. Anyway.
That's okay. Starman says there's a whole generation of kids with wrenches prepared. That's a good thing.
Oh, let's see the chats.
Richard Dolan has exploded with a new popularity, so he hopefully is nominated. Well, Ray, what do you say?
Hang on a minute, Richard. I know he's. I saw him this morning. I had a word from him. I says, "Don't try and curry flavour with me, young man." And I said to Groovy Lisa as well. I said, just because I said you was on that first video, don't mean to say you're going to get nominated.
That's right.
They're so cocky, these younger generation, not a younger generation. I might want to put Doc Docus back in there another year.
Oh, it's these young kids.
I haven't heard of buying anything. How could I be a vinyl nerd if I'm not buying any vinyl?
It's all about the title,
Yeah, it's all about the nerd. It's about music and nerd.
Exactly.
How can I be a vinyl nerd holding this up?
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah.
The guy's got a point.
Put that on.
It can't be done. Like this.
Robert P says it's 80 degrees.
Funny.
See, I don't know if it's 80 here, but it is warm here. Let's see here. What's my official weather app tell me? Because I don't know anything about without my weather app. It says, not saying anything right now. I'm getting an ad. Go away. It's 22 here right now.
What's that, like 87 in Fahrenheit?
No, God, no. That's only. It's like 74.
Over there, it's like 72. So it's a nice halfway.
It is hot here though. Like if you're in the sun, you can feel it. It's really warm. Yeah, it's nice, lovely, lovely day, lovely day.
Yeah, lovely day.
I'm a little bit envy of you running around in shorts when we have rain and I have to have shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Or a hoodie.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, you're saving the rest of us.
it must be freezing in Sweden. What's it doing over there?
Well, today has been raining and it has been around. We're having Celsius here, so 9 Celsius. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit.
That's cool. 9 Celsius. That's not warm.
18 Celsius.
18 on. A little warmer in the lower mainland is usually warmer. Yeah.
Well,
And it's mid-May. Actually, it's school's out in 1 month, and it's not even warm.
yeah.
Wow.
It's still sweater weather.
My
Yeah.
I grew up in
I want to sweat, not a sweater.
here we go. Temperatures. How do you convert temperatures? There we go. So what'd you say it is, Jorgen? 9?
9 Celsius.
That'd be like 48 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
not the greatest.
Somewhere in there.
So that's minus. Well, that's not right.
Minus.
Minus. No, I didn't say it was that cold.
No.
No.
I gotta change my stuff around here.
If it was that cold, it would be ice instead of snow.
So that's 48 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, sound like it.
You keep this up, Boris. I'm going to have you wrenched. I won't put up with these.
Yes, it's Fahrenheit 451 down here, Robert.
Oh, it's where I am is 22 Celsius. That's 72 Fahrenheit.
Rachel asked you a question, Paul.
Oh, what? Where? When? Okay, new Van Morrison. I'm not a big Van Morrison fan, so I would say probably not.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Don't like Van Morrison.
I'm gonna go. I have to go help my wife for a second. I'll be back.
Okay, you'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
You know, I prefer Van Weezer before Van Morrison.
Van Weezer, yeah.
Well, you know, like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give TieDyed the boot.
Oh.
I'm going to be mean. And I'm going to add this guy.
Oh, here he is.
Hey.
G'day.
Hello.
Why do I get the feeling that Boris the Spider is a troll?
Call it troublemaker.
But he hasn't done anything wrong yet. But keep an eye on him.
I don't know. I don't trust that one. So that tells me
Never trust a spider.
Keep a watch out on that Robert P.
Yeah. Paul doesn't know he's on yet. He's,
And someone accused me of having dark inside.
I think he's having soup or Weetabix, either one.
He's looked like a private detective out somewhere.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, wait. Oh, I think he's rolling up something.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Paul, what are you doing?
I didn't even know I was on. How are you?
Hi.
I'm actually outside on my iPad.
Weetabix.
6 o'clock in the morning here. The sun's just about to come up.
This is how you keep warm in Australia.
Turning the lights off and having a hat and coat.
Might be.
I'll say that again. I'm outside. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun hasn't come up yet. I'm on an iPad.
Holy cow.
Ah.
Ooh, it's weed.
It's about 6 degrees here.
What's up? Any kookaburras out in your backyard there?
Well, if the sun comes up, you might hear them. When the sun comes up, you might hear them.
You know, any marsupials?
A nest just here in this tree here.
Okay.
If I went out the front, if I went out the front, as I said, just the paddock down here, there's about 150 kangaroos. They come down and graze in the paddock down here.
Wow.
But I don't know if I walk out, I might lose connection.
This is like watching those Saturday morning animal shows.
Ooh, what's James Winston
That's
doing?
my show and tell.
I don't know. Looking for something.
No,
Rachel's
my record's up right.
The Beatles won.
Rachel says she has been doing Aussie genealogy today. You would be proud of her.
Maybe.
Yes, we don't like genealogy, do we?
first.
We're not keen on that.
Rangakoos? Is that such a thing?
Rangaku?
Rangakoos.
Oh, hang on a minute. I don't want to cause controversy on the show. Very quietly, I must ask, what's all this beef? What's all this beef with you, Music Man? Pre-code Mike told me that you blocked me again. block me. Why? Why?
Oh,
I don't,
well,
you've got to block me. You've got to block me. Hey, Jeff.
well, maybe you were
Uh-oh.
causing some problems there. Could be
Well, I don't recall
Hey,
causing
Captain.
any mischief.
Captain Spaulding's here.
Rangacoos. It sounds like a love child between an orangutan and a kangaroo.
Mhm.
Oh,
That
hey,
does
James
definitely
Winston. You got a Sergeant Pepper pillow
Uh-huh.
cushion.
No, it's not. It's the actual album. I just put it over there.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
It looks like a throw pillow.
Yeah, it looks like a cushion, Sergeant Pepper cushion. Cushion.
Well, look, Ray, there's one of your fans saying hi.
Hello, nowhere boy, whoever you are, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Hmm.
And Rachel said, yes, all sadly true. Complaints, lad.
Yeah, this is one of the times I actually could have the premium StreamYard because I've got all kinds of people who want to come on, and I can only put on 5. So what can I do? All of a sudden, I'm super popular today. Must be a good day. I don't have enough for everyone.
You're a hard man actually to satisfy, Doc. You complain when it's too few people. You complain when it's too much.
I've never had too much before. This is different. But to have a show where nobody shows up, that's kind of
Yes, we've
much
all been there. We've all been there.
So, all right. Anybody want to bring up anything? And
Yes, may I bring up a very important subject because John Heaton's been impersonating me.
oh no!
And yes, and I actually thought he was me.
Oh,
he looks so similar, and this is why people have been confused about it all. But the funniest thing is, a lot of people that watch John Heaton don't know who the hell I am and thought he was having a mental breakdown. He said, "You'll be all right, John," because he said altogether pointless as the heading of his video, dressed up as me, and I think people's thinking he's gone bonkers. And he said, "No, you do a brilliant job, John. We love your videos." Yes.
Every time someone says John Heaton, I start to think of House Martins and Beautiful South, and I remember, no, that's Paul Heaton.
Oh, don't insult John Heaton. I won't have that.
No, he's a very big person in the vinyl community.
Yes, Jorgen, please.
And what's wrong with Paul Heaton? I think he's a great singer.
No, he's a perfect 10. You wouldn't want that up your bum, would you?
No, we love John Heaton. Of course we do. Yeah.
Oh, here we are, Peter Noon. I've been keeping away from.
Oh wow, that's so cool, really.
Peter Noon. I told him he was a W.
A W.
Yes, a W.
Okay, well, I don't know. I
saw you.
these fabulous guest stars here. Not much is going on. Yeah. Wait a minute. Jorgen, reach back and grab
video, right?
Desperate. I'm going to keep the show alive.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's that? You sent me your image? We will have compliments.
Yeah, I just
yes, please. Thank
you.
Oh, Get the Advil
I
out.
saw your latest video, right? I was surprised how low a lot of those McCartney singles charted, and a lot of them.
Oh yeah, that one. No, because I put most of that on before, but I didn't do the whole thing. But the whole thing was there, and it was sitting there, and I thought, well, whilst there's the vinyl nerd thing going on, I might as well put Paul McCartney thing. I might get some more subscribers. Yeah.
That would do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But guess what? In spite of Vinyl Dales impersonating me, in spite of the great John Heaton impersonating me, I have not made one new subscriber today. That's me.
Are you sure it's one? You're sure it's one of them, and it's not one of the members of the Snowman?
Well, it could possibly
Ever seen a
be.
UFO? I think I'm seeing some now.
I'm actually confused. Is John Heaton me?
No, John.
I
He's
wish.
a million.
I wish I had his money.
He's rich, of course.
Yes, silver spoon. Silver spoon.
So, Ray, why don't you have a contest to build up your subscribers?
Well, thank you, Rachel. If you keep flattering me, I might even consider you. You know what I mean? I might consider you.
As what, a vinyl nerd?
No, I didn't say that. Did I say that? Did I say that?
No, but it was kind of hinted
But
at.
I might consider yourself. Yeah, mate. We don't want to have no fuss. Oh, there he is.
Hudson wants
You
to
can't
know
get in.
if
Hudson
you
Hawk.
are the same person.
You're underage.
Yeah, but are Plastic EP and Invisible Ray the same person?
Who's Plastic EP?
The very famous YouTuber.
Yes, we know Plastic EP.
We know Plastic EP.
Rachel has given you a great deal of compliments, Ray.
I've never said a bad word against Rachel. Never.
Your latest video has great effects and production value. The one with you in the rain.
It was a bit. Actually, it was a bit messy. I couldn't do it properly because my movie making equipment is pretty rough. It's very dodgy. That's why it's not looking as professional as it should be. But I also tried to make it as amateur as I couldn't make it look, because you've got to spend a lot of money to make things look professional on YouTube. Otherwise, you just end up looking like Vinyl Rewind. Somebody lived in his mum's garage.
Well, a lot of people watch Vinyl Rewind, though.
They do.
They do.
They do.
Yeah. Don't they? They do. They do.
They do, but I can't continue this conversation because it probably involves swearing.
And we have minors in here.
That's true. This show does attract minors, so we have
working in a gold mine.
We have to be civil and stuff. Yes. Well,
Anybody want to see a cult classic?
Yes.
Ooh.
Carl Lewis. That's a record?
Yes.
That's a record.
The B side is
Ooh, colored vinyl. Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
The B side is a rap version. Carl Lewis rapping, and it's among the most horrible rap I heard in my life.
Yeah.
He's given the word staccato rap a whole new meaning.
Wow, jeez.
Oh my God.
That's gotta be.
It's produced by Narada Michael Walden, so the A side is okay, I guess, but the B side is horrible. But it's fun to have.
Yeah.
I think that Break It Up, his big hit in 1986, was a little better.
Somebody phone Brad and tell him he's missing something. We need
Brad in here.
He needs
Yeah,
that.
Brad to share stuff.
Well, if Brad was to show up, I'm afraid I would have to ask for someone to give up their square.
I actually like mirror image. He looks like he's on kind of safari in the middle of the night in Africa.
Yeah, I was just watching that myself. I thought, great white hunter, drinking Foster's lager, killing the roos.
You can see the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Hey, what's that? Mirror image. What's that film with that bloke and he goes around killing everyone with knives? I'll cut your tits off. Remember that Australian film, Wolf Creek?
Oh, you're thinking of Wolf Creek.
Yeah, Wolf Creek.
True story too. It really happened.
Well, sort of true. Sort of true.
Yeah,
I like that bit where he says,
James can go get it on Blu-ray.
I don't have it on Blu-ray.
you got to watch out with those poms. You don't know where they've been.
Well, Day Tripper, I think you can make an exception for Carl Lewis rapping, because I don't even call that rap.
just talking with boom boom over it.
He's talking in rhythm, which normally is rap, but not in Carl Lewis cases. In Carl Lewis' case, he is talking in music.
Well,
tell me if you can hear this song. It's all right. That it's not going to do any copyright for you.
uh-oh. Ray's gonna play us a song.
Can you hear the song?
Not yet.
No.
I don't think you're going to hear it then.
No, not at all.
No,
It's Richard Harris, but you can't hear it.
Oh, the MacArthur Park guy.
Yes.
Ah, did he find his cake in the rain?
I found his album on the internet. That's the main thing.
I really don't have an answer for this. Only he can tell us.
Right, that ain't working, is it?
You get used to it, Wusayer.
Well, whatever you have there, I'm sure it's worthwhile.
Oh, it was worthwhile, and I shall make sure that I will play it in the future.
We'll have it queued up for next time.
Yep.
Hey, there's a lot of J's in the auditorium tonight.
Well,
Isn't there?
yeah. Oh, because that salamander, he's wanted.
Oh yeah, Salamander. Yes, I'll change my name. It's reminding me of Tom Honiati and Andy One Leg.
James. That's terrible. That's terrible. Anyway, yeah, it looks like a scintillating show here so far today.
We're having loads of fun.
Yeah. Who are these people? Oh, people, get your wrenches ready.
You gotta get rid of this Mick Jagger guy.
I don't know. I think it's troll day today.
Yeah.
I think that Sir Mick Jagger you can ban without problems.
He needs the wrench. Where's my wrench? Giant economy size.
Right there.
I'm ready for these guys. Yeah.
I think you can ban him without any problems.
Boom in the head. Oh, good. Ethan's armed and ready to brawl.
All right, Ethan. Yes.
Ethan.
The one time I don't have enough squares for everybody.
I wonder if Who Say Daddy also isn't a troll.
Well,
No, can't be.
I'll be leaving soon, Doc. I've got to go to work.
No.
Really? Oh.
Where are the birdies?
What you doing? Hunting didgeridoos.
Normal thing you find in the jungle in Australia.
Oh, wow. That's the sounds of Australia.
Well, here come the birds.
No, that's the cockatoo.
See?
Daylight.
This is like watching a nature program.
Yeah, show us some of that wonderful wildlife you've got out there. Not you.
Well,
Parrot.
starting, and we're waking up. And
G'day.
Kookaburras will start.
Yeah.
Have you got any koalas up in the trees?
Let's call the Australian bush.
Ooh. Wow.
Watch out.
So it's Monday morning over there then.
What happened?
That's you.
Yeah, I know. I don't look anything like a kookaburra. What happened there?
Wow.
Oh, he's gone.
He said he was going to go and work.
Oh, just for that, I'll stick FitToBe TieDyed back in the square.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who do we leave? Oh, we lost your Australian stunt double.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy, man.
What's sad?
Crazy.
Oh, now
It's nice to see you
now
back.
he's back, and I've replaced the square. I'm sorry. It's
Well, I can leave my place to Ethan because I'm going to watch something.
Andy One Leg.
And then I'm going to go to bed. So I can leave my spot to Ethan. So take care, everybody.
okay.
All right, see you later, Jorgen.
Just go.
Thank you very much.
Leave us.
Thank you.
Why don't you take the camera with you? We can watch you sleep.
He's gone.
That would be interesting.
Here he is.
We'll stick
He's back.
around in.
The bearded one.
It's what we call the revolving door of people.
Oh, got to let the cat out.
Doc, you gotta move me around, remember? StreamYard's in my face.
Yeah, I got this thing in there.
Here.
Thing right there.
Yeah, that's better.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie the Tune is here now. Oh, good. Sorry, Charlie. Well, it was good to see Jorgen come.
Yeah.
One thing,
Happy with
one thing I've noticed on this.
Ooh,
Yeah, one thing
here
I've
it
noticed
looks
on
like
this dog.
you just stepped out of a spaghetti western.
Streaming doesn't work too well on my pad. Hey, hey, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
A little broken up.
Mm,
No,
not bad.
Yeah, it's not working too well on the iPad.
I like your hat.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I really like his hat.
I like his hat. I want a hat too.
Oh
What's
no.
that?
The kitty wants to get on.
What was that?
What is a cat? It's a
Oh,
wild
oh,
lion.
oh my gosh! Oh,
Very talkative cat.
good heavens! This really is turning into a nature show.
Yeah.
He's a very chatty cat.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Aw.
Kitty. Meow.
No.
Well, you know, guys, I think I'm gonna head off and watch a little TV early, and I'll let Ethan up.
Was it something
I'm
I
feeling
said?
a little tired today.
It's exhausting being here, isn't it?
No, it's fun, but I'll let Ethan up. So I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
When's your
Okay, Tom?
food?
Okay, say hi to
All right.
mom for us.
I will. See you
Yes.
later, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah,
Bye.
boy. That room's too big, isn't it? It's too big
Howdy.
for him.
Pretty dark too.
No, not mirror image. I meant James Winston.
What about it?
Well, his room's too big, isn't it?
Oh,
Well,
yeah, it's very huge.
I'm trying to wonder what size his TV is, whether he can see it or not.
It's probably on a laptop. I don't know. I'm just surmising.
Oh,
This is
James-
me.
Well, no, because he's living with his mum, so I expect she's watching like The Young and the Restless on like a 500-inch TV set or something. Judging by how far the chairs are back in the room.
Did I miss anything good?
Oh yes, all kinds. Yes,
Fine, good.
we get the nature show down here from us.
Yes. We're searching for the dingo.
That dingo ain't no baby.
Hey, well,
Oh, we're trying.
unfortunately, that's how overcast it is.
Come here, Harry.
Loads of guests, but nothing's going on.
Come
Yeah. Here's a joke for everyone. Just took my dog for a walk. He ended up picking up my poop. Oh, I missed a troll running rampant? Oh, probably.
Was it you?
Might have been. Sheesh. I don't know.
So you want to see what I bought yesterday?
Yes. Yes. Save us. Yes.
I might save this show.
Yes. Yes. We need all the help we can get.
First up,
Ooh, caught live +5.
Yeah, it's okay.
Justin Hayward in the middle there.
I listened to it last night and I realized why I hadn't bought it until now. Enough said about that.
And then
Yeah, well, you could tell by the album cover it was crap.
It's not that great, to be honest. No. Anyway, this one I didn't have. I have this on CD, but not a file. This was sealed, but I unsealed this last night on Dickie Dolan's channel.
Ah,
I unsealed that. It's I like that. It's Doobie Brothers. And then this is the Coupe de Grasse here.
oh, good.
Oh, that's what we like.
Yeah.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
It's a Russian.
Oh, it's Rolling Stones.
It's Russian.
Quit running back and forth.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. I got Russian Beatle stuff. I didn't have any Russian Stones. So
here we go.
check out the label. These are the ugliest labels, but anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Russia and India are infamous for their ugly labels.
Yeah. But they sound really good.
Fantastic.
They sound good. So, yeah, I had all the hits on it. So I figured, what the heck, eh? What the heck?
Well,
Heart of Stone, Get Off My Cloud, Satisfaction, all the greats here.
you can actually read that?
19th Nervous Breakdown. It's all
Mama's
here.
Little Helper.
How can you read all that? Is there
Well,
some
we have the English titles.
Ooh.
He's a spy. That's how.
Yeah, I'm a Russian hacker.
That's how he got the
Lady
Vinyl
Black.
Nerd nomination. He hacked the
Paint black
election.
under my bum. I mean, under my thumb.
Ooh.
Classic.
Bought it on spec. You just never know.
Tom's Vinyl Check has returned.
Apparently, it's number 5.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway,
So how many have you got to get to complete the whole thing?
I have no idea. I
It
didn't
could be
even know they had them. Interesting thing about Russian pressings, they're all basically bootlegs, right? And when they couldn't get vinyl, they used X-rays, like flexi discs. They put their records on old X-rays. Seriously,
You see,
that's what they
this
used.
is what This is why FitToBe TieDyed is the first nomination. We get all these extra nuggets of
These
information.
nuggets that'll do nothing to improve your well-being, but anyway.
Yeah,
It's better than arguing with
I've actually
someone
just
for
purchased
5
my
hours
X-rays.
about press to play.
Gosh.
But yeah, they did that. They used to get hold of old X-rays, and because that's all they had access to, and they were like flexi discs, and they put albums on old X-rays.
Yeah, they said.
I've actually just.
They said if only McKinley had gone into the special booth where the new X-ray machine was being shown, they would have located the bullet, and you would have had one less dead president. Well, all of those of you that are American, that is.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, they have a dead president now, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But Charlie the Tuna, have you played that record yet?
Which one?
That Russian one.
No, I haven't played it yet. Oh, I played it in the store. I just did a spot check on it.
Oh, okay. What does it sound like in the store?
Sounds fine. Yeah.
Really?
Sounds
So like, even though it's made from an X-ray, it sounds.
No,
like
this one is. This one's not. This is vinyl. I'm saying when they couldn't get vinyl, that's what they used.
Can you hear me, Doc?
But this is vinyl.
Well, what would you like, Ray?
I can hear your mirror image.
I can hear you. Doc's old. He might not be able to hear you, though.
Yeah,
But you do look like an album cover.
I've just purchased an X-ray. It's coming from Russia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where they use them in Russia. What album is it? He can't hear us.
The album I'm getting is Band on the Run.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's a great Russian
Just for a
singer.
collector thing. I just think it's cool. I just want to hold on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's good
See,
stuff.
We are all impaired.
Yeah.
I've
You'll
just got a
find
new
out
pair of
in a few
glasses.
years. You'll be with us too. You'll be part of us. Yes. We can't help it. We're all.
I'm actually going to leave. I'm actually going to leave and try get on my laptop if there's still a spot, because this is terrible on my iPad. So I'll leave, and if there's a spot, I'll come back, and I'll go back on the Mac, because it's not working on my end. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay.
I'll save you a square.
We'll save a space for you.
Come back, baby, come back.
Yeah.
Well, he sounded crap, but he looked good.
I hope he keeps
It was
that.
enthralling.
So here's a link. I think I gave it to you guys the other night. Anyway, here's a link to a Russian rap website that talks about all their Beatle albums.
You
It's
want
really
me?
good.
You want me to publish it?
Oh, you can if you want.
Let me see here.
Do I get any like residuals for that? Do I get any money?
Yes, I'll send you a couple X-rays.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get
Modern
out.
technology for you.
I know.
X-ray machine.
Come on, you can do it. No, come on.
You can do it first. Rock or the monkey? Hey, we're down to 5.
There. Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's a really great site. It's not set up the best, but it's got a lot of information on it about the Beatle Russian Beatle albums and some other stuff there too.
On the top.
That's right.
So if you want to get number 5 or any of the other 47 Beatles records made from X-rays, go to that website right
It's like
now.
that Russian cliff diver, Ivan Lipanov.
Ooh. Oh, and there he is there.
There's Ivan Lipanov.
Oh,
Okay.
that was my ex-union manager.
What do you mean, X? Did he get killed?
No, we had a huge battle, and we found out that he had a very small willy. So when he was trying to thump his fist on the table, we was all waving our finger like that.
Starman loves his Beatles records with
His name's Paul Donovan, if you're out there, Paul Donovan.
Oh, dear.
I'm sure he's watching us right now.
I hope so.
I'll bet you.
He'll wish he'd never tangled with me, I'll tell you that much.
I overestimated how much I'd have to say today.
Ago.
What's that, Ethan?
I overestimated how much I'd be able to contribute to the conversation.
It's a blank canvas.
Ethan, what conversation are you referring to?
You know the thing, Paul? I'm not sure. As Ray said, it's a blank canvas.
This will evolve. It has to find its legs, but it will evolve.
Yeah.
This whole thing. Just hang in there.
So sometimes it takes a while for us to find our legs.
Yeah.
I think we've lost some of our peanut gallery, but hey, this is not a bad thing. Maybe they're the ones holding us back.
Yeah, probably because I don't bench
I hit a
most
high
of
of
them.
26 a little while back. I went, holy cow, this is turning out to be the greatest show of all. And then all of a sudden it just went.
My wrenching abilities have come under scrutiny.
Who else started this stream? They might have sucked all the energy out of you.
Yeah. There we go.
You're going to have to explain this one.
Greeting Lennon fans.
No.
Oh,
no.
Can't have that. We can't have that.
You want me to change it, do you?
Yeah. Well, that
kind of looks like a chipmunk.
Oh, that was worse. Oh. Take it away. Whatever.
Oh, my goodness. How come we can't see Ethan today? Is he shy?
Because I don't have to turn my camera on and no one can make me.
Okay. No, you
can
be like
you not wash your hair or something?
I mean, it could be one of many options. My reason for not being on camera today can be like a choose your own adventure.
He just doesn't want to be seen in our company. I think that's the deal.
It's that octopus avatar he's got, I think.
Yeah.
Sure. It's an octopus.
I don't know.
Sure.
Why is that purple octopus on there?
Sure.
I thought it was an octopus, but when you look at it, it's not.
It's my face, but just purple.
Hey, what are you holding, Jeff?
Like Stephen Schnee.
Actually, I thought the same thing. I said, wait a minute, I think it's Stephen Schnee.
Stephen Schnee?
With more hair. Don't
Don't say that. Don't
But-
say
but-
that.
Back to the peanut gallery. AGK was sighted at the gas station. He was robbing it.
Mhm.
I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Canadia's worst.
So just how many nominations are there for this nerd contest?
10 as usual.
10?
10 as usual. But there will be one, I have to tell you now, because I've had so many problems thinking about this. After the Plastic Ono scandal, what I might do, to be fair, is I might get
Yes.
4 of the worst Plastic Ono band offenders and say, you know, a couple of these I would normally nominate, but due to situation as it is, you choose out of these 4 and we'll put one of them through. And then it takes the heat off of me, doesn't it?
No, you can't do that. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you watch mine, Ray? Did you watch my
Yes, it was an incredible. I haven't seen many of these videos. I've only just seen all these videos of me.
I haven't watched. The only one I watched after I put mine up, I went and watched Beetle Brad's unboxing, but he didn't say much about it because he was just unboxing it. That's the only other one I've seen. I couldn't be bothered.
There's a new twist to this terrible business. Beetle Brad, I've been informed, has just gone and purchased a Yoko album.
Yeah, he did.
Now this could be bad news for him.
Oh no.
Well,
you know,
I've been totally on his side, but I do not want a sycophant. I do not want people who are going to grovel around people who've treated them bad.
You can't allow this award to be tarnished
Temperament.
any more than it already has been.
Temperaments.
Okay. Hey.
There you are, Brad.
Is that better?
Yes, I can actually hear you now.
Yeah, I was on the iPad outside, so
you moved to the ocean side. I see.
Yes, beautiful.
Hang on, I'm going to change that. 1 sec.
Yes.
Right.
Crikey, you look swell.
Sunrise early
That
in
is
the
a valid
morning.
question. This could lead to discussion. Doc, where's your sofa from?
Yeah, temperament.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Doc, can you pull up that comment from Day Tripper again? I need to address this.
Uh-oh.
Is this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Day Tripper, you're absolutely correct. That was my response.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
Just to put up the avatar.
Oh.
There's your Kabara.
Zap the Jagger person. Zap the Jagger. That could be a slogan.
What is that?
That sounds like a euphemism, but I'm not sure what for.
He's the one who wants to know where your sofa is. This could be a valid question.
What about the sofa?
Yeah.
Oh,
he already answered. It's from Temperaments.
It's from Temperaments.
Yeah, but we didn't pursue that. It could have been a talking point.
Doc, what was the buying process like?
It's the best one we've had so far.
Mirror image. Mirror image. Don't move now, but there's this big fucking bird behind you.
Well, that's one of the kookaburras that was in that tree I showed you. They have a nest just there.
Bastards.
Inside.
They're big, aren't they?
Well, they're not that big. I zoomed in. Jesus Christ! If it was that big, I'd be moving, mate.
Yeah.
So you've got trees the size of twigs out there, have you? Then?
No, it's a big tree, mate. It's a big gum tree.
Lord, what did you say? A gum tree?
Yeah, big
Gum.
tree.
Gum.
I think they imported some to California.
What?
That's
I've
where they
never
got
heard
gum
of
from.
Gum tree before.
A gum
That's where they
tree.
come from.
What is a gum tree?
Oh,
Well, that's
where
what
Wrigley
they
comes
are. You might know them as eucalyptus trees.
Oh, that makes sense now. Yes.
Ah,
But in Australia, they're called gum trees.
okay, never heard of that.
Soak up the water,
Yeah.
kill the mosquitoes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go outside and you can chew on it.
Yeah,
You can if you wish.
the leaves. Mhm.
Yum. It's a gum tree. It tastes like peppermint or something.
Paul, would you like to
I think
demonstrate this?
I think if you started eating a lot of them, you wouldn't have a constipation.
You don't
problem.
want to lean up against it. You'll never be able to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd have to fight all the koalas to have a bite. Get away
Yeah,
from
we've got
mine now. Mine now.
No,
We've actually-
they like the eucalyptus.
Just down at the paddock, there's again, I can't take the thing because I'd lose connection from the house. But as I said, we've got 100. They'd be down there right now. They come down. There's about 150 of them. They're called a mob when there's so many kangaroos. They come down to this paddock down here to graze, and the trees around it has got koalas in it.
Star man. Yeah, we beg to be different around here. We like to get along, and we haven't banned Ray yet either.
No.
It's true.
Yes.
Well,
I've been.
Makes us even more different.
he's keeping that StreamYard logo handy or whatever. Yeah. He's blocking it.
I don't know if he heard me before. I'll just say it again. I watched his latest video of the Paul McCartney singles, and I was surprised. I was surprised how low they ranked in the charts.
Yeah, I just watched it too. Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Just watching before it came on here, so I haven't.
I knew Mulligan-Ty. I knew Mulligan-Ty would be number one, but I was surprised about all the others.
I was thinking
how low they really were.
If they want to do something worthwhile, they should release a box set of his singles because there's a lot of stuff there that are non-album tracks.
Yeah.
Right? If they want to do something worthwhile, that's something they should do.
You sound like Andy One Leg. I said, oh yes, Long Leather Coat should have been an A-side.
Well, it's just, like he had every single he put out had a non-album track on it, and over the years, they've kind of added up.
Hey.
The two guys in the far left. Okay, that's not me. That's good. Okay, it looks like Indiana Jones and his dad.
Sean Connery. Look at us old fuckers all fucking laughing.
My goodness. Too funny.
All I need is pull me whip out, eh?
You comments like that get banned on some channels.
Uh-oh. I don't know how some people find this thing. They just appear from nowhere. Crazy.
Andy One Leg.
Yeah. And Ethan's like, I don't know.
I could be really animated for all you know.
Everyone did.
Well, I think if you showed your real self, you might actually say something rather than just sitting there looking pink.
I'm not buying into the peer pressure.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends emailed me and he caught last week's, I was going to say Fab Gab, chat party. And he says, I really like that Ethan guy. He looks young, but he knows so much. I admire him.
Ethan's actually 42. He does Botox.
Yeah. And there's a lot of homosexuals out there, so look out, everybody.
Pedophiles? How old are you, Ethan?
Don't write
to you.
Well, I had to tell him, well, he's only 18, but he's got a lot of knowledge on him. Yes. So he was quite impressed.
Actually, can I just tell you this one thing, because I've been, in my quest to find new and exciting nerds, I have been looking at comments and things underneath people's, and I needed a woman. Right? So I thought let's have a look, see what this girl's like, and underneath, and it's got all these blokes, and I'm thinking, man, I was like this when I'm 16, and these is blokes in their 50s and everything. I'll send you. I'll do that. And even the dumbest of the dumb are getting so much attention off gentlemen, let's say. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
embarrassing to look at, and it pisses me off because I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind some of that free stuff. I'll be a lot more grateful. Is anybody going to send me online, perhaps, the Richard Harris album? Because I got a copy, but it's all scratchy. It's a record.
I don't have one.
I don't have it.
No.
What are you looking
Well,
for?
Stephen Schnee's out there.
What kind of file do you want? Files, or what do you want?
Yeah, just send it over to my email.
Okay, I can probably
Email him and
find it. What's the
I'm not
album?
one of these people saying, "Oh, look at this lovely label and look at all it. Oh, it's lovely." No, just give me the music. It's all I want.
What's the album called?
It's called Richard Harris Greatest Performances.
Is that like greatest hits?
It's like one song.
Yeah, greatest hits would be the same.
It's the extended 42-minute version of MacArthur Park.
MacArthur Park.
Well, you would be wrong because Richard Harris has done a lot of good songs. I can tell you.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day, Ray.
We was. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we looked it up,
He was there.
It was amazing how many albums and stuff he's done.
I even sang his chronological songs for you.
Yeah.
Is Richard Harris still alive?
No.
No, died.
He died a while ago.
Probably buried in MacArthur Park.
Shouldn't have left his cake out in the rain.
Wasn't his last movie one of those? What was the movie? The Gandalf or whatever, Gandalf or whatever it was. Me.
Oh no! I don't think he was in those Hobbit.
No, he wasn't in the Hobbit films.
No.
What was he in?
No, he was in Harry Potter.
He was in.
He was in Harry Potter, wasn't he?
No.
Horse.
Yeah, he was in Potter.
He was in Potter. Sorry, yeah. I loved him in Unforgiven though. The Clint
He
Eastwood
took over
movie.
when the other guy died, or wasn't he? Or was he the guy that died? I can't remember.
I think he was the first one, wasn't he?
Was he the first one?
I think so.
Yeah.
He was in the first movie and he died.
Yeah, and then somebody took over for him.
Yeah. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe that's true.
He was in like the first.
Listen. I know he's probably not watching now, but Richie Dolan made the most funniest comment this morning. I was watching the show, and he was all spruced up because you'd been on his show or something. FitToBe died, and then somebody was talking about May Ping, and they was wondering if John Lennon fucked her or not. And then he says something about, well, it was only the weekend, so I don't suppose he would have a chance to do anything.
Okay, I couldn't hear any of that.
I didn't hear any of that.
It sounded like a crap.
Put it this way. He thought the lost weekend was actually a
Oh,
weekend.
that. Okay.
So he didn't have time to have sex with May Ping.
Well, he should know. He's such a Beatle and McCartney expert. He'd know.
Yeah.
Doc, even if my camera's not on, I have to still contribute to the bit.
Please do.
There you go.
Style of
Yes.
Did Ethan just fart?
Yeah, he did.
We want Ethan's face. We want Ethan's face.
You're not getting Ethan's face.
I'm gonna have to wrench you. You know.
I'll wrench you.
You can't wrench me. I've got the ultimate wrench.
I've gone mad with power. Okay.
Yeah, you and Triumph.
Doc has a battery-powered wrench.
I've got. Well,
The
I lost
jackhammer.
in space. They would call this the solar wrench.
Okay, so it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, every link I click on takes me to that stupid Usenet. It's starting to annoy me.
The golden wrench. Yes. 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 Avatars are supposed to be frowned on.
I just thought since there was another avatar here, I thought I'd join the fun.
We know why there's an avatar over there. Now, Ethan, you don't have an excuse.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody. Okay. Very agreeable.
Like, yeah, let's all be avatars. Sure. You know, like,
Very
welcome to
agreeable.
the Avatar show.
We shouldn't
Oh,
be here.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know if you got it before because it was on that stupid iPad, Paul. But I ended up ordering a X-ray album from Russia.
Yeah.
So, you heard that? Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I wasn't sure because it was cutting in and out on the iPad, and I wasn't sure what I would.
Yeah,
I could hear you guys half the
Did you get it
time.
off? Did you get it off ePay or how'd you get it?
Off eBay, yeah, off eBay. I was scrolling and they popped up, and I went, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get it."
Those guys in Russia, I got most of my Beatle albums from those guys, and they'll negotiate. Like they'll take any money they can get, basically.
I just gave them what they wanted, but
Okay.
it's not. Even if it wasn't Beatles or or McCartney, it's how unique is that?
Yeah,
Fucking record on an X-ray.
It's really interesting that they did that, and of course it was all underground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't do it legally.
Yes, I put the link back up for all you 10 people still watching to go and get a Beatles album from Russia made on X-rays.
Well, that's not where you get it. That's just a site that tells you about them.
Yeah.
Listen, Doc, I've got it.
What have you got?
That's not where you get it. That's just a site that tells you about them. I've got it. What are we listening to now?
What's the Richard Harris, I guess.
Whoa. Hang on.
Classic.
I'll take your word for it because it was fucking noise at this end.
We can't get the digital remaster standard.
Okay. My camera's delayed. Like I'm.
Yeah, because I heard Richard Harris playing about a second after I'd played it, which is kind of weird.
Okay, what's going on here? I'm all out of sync. Hang on.
Yeah. What's going on? There's an echo.
I'm on another channel. That's why.
I think Ray's using that to Radio Free Europe thing. You know, they used to broadcast from the ocean. That thing, I forgot what it was called.
This is how we got messages to the Free French.
It was called Pirate Radio. Good old Kenny Everett, mate.
Kenny Everett. Bloody puff.
He was, I think, yeah.
He was the sort of guy that I would have strangled if I'd been in the same room as him. And believe you me, I've got a lot of time for gay blokes. I have, but there's some that you just they're too gay.
I like Kenny. He was funny, man.
Kenny Everett's hilarious.
He was a classic.
Well, if you lived through it in England, he'd become very tedious, very boring again.
Starman, punching everyone. Keep your red candy. You might need it.
Kenny Everett's dead, isn't he?
Oh,
years ago.
Died of AIDS.
Yeah.
Well, part of the club, isn't it?
Wasn't he a pal of Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
Over there? Okay.
I updated my name again.
Sickle.
I just let my my cat was.
I know Tom Hart.
Oh, wait. Where's Mirror Image's cat? We didn't get a good look at him.
Wait, I want to show. I want to show
Had
you
the
my
iPad.
Yeah.
I got 5 cats.
Good heavens.
I hear one of them.
Yeah, I hear one too, or
Yeah.
4.
They see the bird.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
it is.
bird. Mhm.
Give me the bird. Give me the bird.
I got 2 of them myself.
Okay, now it's cat time.
Yeah.
Everybody get, if you don't hold up records, hold up your cats.
I can get one of them.
There you go. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Harry.
Hey. Meow. Meow. Come.
Will you grab her?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what I will do. When this X-ray does arrive, I'll obviously show and tell that. But what I'll do too, I'll play it as well, and we'll see what it sounds. We'll hear what it sounds like.
Oh. That'll help.
We can do a full-on copyright infringement stream.
Yeah. There we go. Cat time. Cat time. This brings in the viewers.
This is Harry.
Oh, look at this fella.
Oh. Jeff, you have to introduce your kitty.
That's Harry.
Harry the kitty.
Yeah, we thought she was a little boy. She's a little girl.
Ah.
My wife named her after a character in the show Doctor Who.
Okay, so all you Doctor Who people, you've got a cat that has the same name.
Now, you want to show me my other cat?
Oh yes, oh, yes.
Just a moment. Here, go here, Harry.
Do it.
Muffy.
Here, Muffy. Wait a minute, that's my cat. Now that's copyright infringement.
Well, we must be doing something right. Tom's Vinyl Shack says we're truly having fun. So.
Oh, good. Okay. No, wait a minute. That's the same one.
No, he wants to go back to sleep. This is Ace.
It's the same one.
No, it's not.
It's just copy and pasted.
No. Ace, you're not Harry, are you? That's Ace.
It's a mirror image.
No, because Harry's over there.
Okay,
He wants to go down.
what's this?
Sleep. That was Ace. That was the male cat.
My cat's sleeping, so I won't bother her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Star wants to know what's the cat's names again?
Harry and Ace.
Harry and Ace.
You can blink and nod.
Yeah.
Oh, something's going on here.
Hang on, we got. Oh yeah.
You're right.
Oh,
Okay. There's one.
Wait a minute, isn't that Pepe Le Pew's girlfriend?
Ryan, look.
Gussie.
Oh, yeah. Ryan, look. Oh, Jesus. Take that thing off, she said.
Really?
Forced unmasking.
Yeah.
Not touted by his cat.
Yeah.
Who is that under there? Take that bag off. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, now you've afraid the poor cat.
Just doing its own thing.
There we go. There you go.
Wow.
Do you wear that mask even when you're off camera, right?
Well,
It spices things up.
Now I've got to open the bloody door again.
The cat pees on him. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's okay. I've got the footage. I can keep that. I can do that.
Yeah, trying to get his mask off.
Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Well, that was exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Hudson had the question for Ray. Why is your icon a Catholic stripper?
It's a rubber nun.
It's a rubber nun.
Yeah, I bought my wife that outfit off Ann Summers the other week.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a rubber nun.
does the trick.
I guess. Better than some things, I guess.
Oh, let me change the avatar. Hang on.
Oh. Well, Hudson, thank you for still even being here. I'm surprised. Those people probably already gone by now. Oh, Jeff left. Where'd Jeff go? Maybe to get another cat?
So I wonder, must be a nice day where everybody is, so nobody's around.
I don't know who this is. Who's this?
That's Andy, one leg.
Oh. he's gained weight.
Oh, he's another of my enemies at the railway. Here we go.
Yeah, I always keep pictures of my enemies too, just so I can remember who they are. And give them a good
If I don't have pictures, I'll just draw them.
Put them on my dartboard.
Yeah.
This is a sideline. Remember when Tom asked me if I'd seen that De Niro film? Well, it's not really it's a George Segal movie, Born to Win. And
No.
I said I hadn't actually watched. Well, I actually watched it last night. It's actually a really good film. And the other thing that was surprising about it, who was in it? Like there's a young Burt Young. You know what was his name from? The guy from Rocky.
Yeah.
His brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And all these people started popping up. And I'm going, Jesus Christ, look at all the people in this film. And like Robert De Niro's in it, but he's only like 2 or 3 small scenes.
Was Paulie's robot in it though?
No, the robot was not there. No.
And Richard Harris was in it too.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah. No, it was actually a very good film. It was really good.
I tried watching one of those Rocky movies. I just got confused. I thought it was like a boxing movie, but then Tim Curry showed up and said he was a sweet transvestite.
Oh, that you confused that with a different one. Yeah, well, I turned on a Rocky movie and there was this moose called Bullwinkle in it. I didn't know what the heck was going on there. Yeah. Harry Humstone in the house. Say hello to Harry.
Hello, Harry.
You can't see it, but I'm waving.
Bang, bang. Yeah. Nice to see you, Harry. Hope you're having a good one. Yes.
Harry, have a nice omelette.
Yeah, there. See,
Hey, Doc, have you got any cats?
We got crushed by a boulder. Yeah.
I changed my name again.
Harry Palms. Yeah. Yeah. Rocky Horror Picture Show is my favorite boxing movie. Yeah. Of course.
That's the one.
Yeah, that is the one. Yeah. Yeah. What have I got over there? No. Nothing over there for us to go get. Yeah. Yeah, scintillating show, everyone. Just scintillating. Yeah.
I'm glad to get my dog on.
We haven't found that subject yet, have we? We haven't found that subject.
No. Yeah, we're running out of time, aren't we?
Yeah, I know. I usually knock off at around 6 o'clock. So like.
Yeah. Better hurry. That 10 till we're gonna get. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I will say, this hand. I will say that I've had the most number of viewers at a time on this thing today.
So, Paul, is that your pet crocodile there?
That's my pet crocodile, yeah.
Now we know why he has all those cats.
Oh.
That's when I went to the Northern Territory and you could go down the thing and you could feed the crocodiles. And
But you killed it instead.
I think I told the story. As we're going down, there's a guy in a kayak with a beer. And I thought, you got to be joking. You've got to be. And he's like waving at us. And we said, a kayak.
Yeah.
This thing is like nearly 16 feet in length. And he's in a fucking kayak with a beer. I was like, no, good luck, mate. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what a
Crocodile Dundee. You stole his hat.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah. A very nice looking hat. I like that. It's a good look.
It's a beautiful hat.
Well, you know, after being insulted by Tom the other day, you know, the man couldn't conceive. He goes, "Why you got a beanie on, and why are you covered up? Because it's really hot here. Why do you reckon I'm sitting here with a beanie on? It's freezing." Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, people seem to think that it never snows in Australia. What do they know?
Well, it does snow. Their closest skiing, which the ski season's just started, is Mount Buller. Yeah, it's serious. It's about from me, it's about 2 hours to get there. And there's Mount Hotham, and what's the other one? I'm just talking about Victoria because you can ski in New South Wales as well. East Coast, obviously, West Coast is too hot. That's Western Australia.
That way. That's where all the mountains are. The other way, that way.
Well, yeah, east. It's colder, and as you head west and more north, it gets hot. So if you like in Darwin, the average temperature in Darwin, like in winter, is like 35 degrees. I don't know what that is. What 100 and what is that? 110 or something. It's very hot, but in winter, it rains and it's hot.
Harry's got a question for you
there. What is it? Is it getting
near winter in Australia?
Well, yeah, technically it's next month, but it's started. Like it's raining, it's freezing, and damn this global warming. You know, it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But it technically doesn't start till June, but it's kicked. It's already started.
Global warming. Here we go. Here's another. This McJagger guy once went to Australia. They had lots of buildings, more than the pictures showed.
What does that mean?
I think he expected it to be desolate.
Oh, okay.
And look at all the buildings.
He wanted to be like Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big continent, Australia. Obviously, if you come to the East Coast, all the cities are there. But once you go, it's like me. If I just walk down the paddock, that's it. That's it. All the way to the King Lake Ranges. I'm right on the edge. So if you're on the East Coast, yeah, it's suburban, you know, and there's cities. But as you move further inward, yeah, it is desolate.
Yeah. So actually, if your iPad would have been working today, we would have got a tour of Australia right here.
Well, what I would have done, I actually would have gone down the paddock just so you could see like 150 kangaroos grazing. But as I said, by the time what I might do is take a photograph because I'm pretty sure if I walk down there, it would cut out. I'd lose my internet connection from the house.
Or you get attacked by the kangaroos.
Well, don't. It's not a joke. If you got too, so what happens is if I walk out there, the first thing that happens, you see all the males just stand and stare at you, and they stand there staring because they're protecting the mob. You know, the young ones and the females. If you got too close, they'd go you.
Yeah, you know what? A fully grown kangaroo can disembowel a man with a kick.
Oh, easily. Like the claws on those things. I've got a photo. I'll show you a photo. I haven't got. Actually, I might be able to do. Have I still got it here? Hang on. This was in my backyard. I got up one day.
Don't tune out yet, people. Don't tune out yet. We've got a free kangaroo show coming up.
I don't have it. I hope I've still got it. I don't know if it'll show up well on here. This kangaroo. I'm 6'1". This kangaroo was at least 8.5 feet tall.
Ooh, big one.
Back. Hang on.
Ooh, a big one.
And it was a male.
Yeah. Wow.
Hang on. Like I've got like 8-foot fences here. Just fucking jumped over it like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Just boom, straight over.
Is this a problem in Australia?
No.
Yeah, they're pest.
No.
It's not. It's not. It's an issue. I wouldn't call it an issue, but you've got to be aware of them where I live because I'm out, right? I mean, if you move close to the city, you don't see kangaroos, right? But the thing here is, like, here's a story, personal story. Many years ago, I bought a brand new car because I just had the kids and that. So I bet I'm going to get a family car. I bought a brand new car, it's V6, all that rubbish. And I came home and I was, oh yeah, great, fantastic. Come on, let's go for a drive. So we went for a drive, and it was less than 5 minutes, and the fucking kangaroo jumped out in front of me, right? And I hit it, okay, and pulled over, and I stopped and look out. He shook his head and jumped off. Just kept going. I got out of the car. The whole front of me fucking car was crushed. The whole front of it.
Oh wow!
But that's how tough they are too. Like it felt like it jumped across the street, and I hit it, and I've stopped. I look at it, and just fucking shook his head and hopped off.
like you bastard, you hit me.
And my car was just crushed. The whole front end was just crushed in. It was like fucking hell.
Like, don't you guys have like kangaroo crossings or something?
Sorry.
Don't you have like kangaroo crossings? You know, like a big sign. You know.
Oh, well, you have signs, and you have signs like where I am. You don't have in a city.
Yeah, but the problem with that is
you have signs that say with a kangaroo. And
yeah, but the problem is the kangaroos can't read those signs. So.
No, they can't, unfortunately.
Yeah. What good are they?
The 2 times here, you just got to be careful. And how careful can you be? Because they just fucking hop out in front of you. Is sunrise and sunset. After that, you don't see them because they move on. It's like now they've come down in the morning to graze, and once the sun gets up, they go back up into the hills and stuff. So it's sunrise and sunset at the times.
Do they hop down the hill?
They hop down the hill. Yeah. I hope I've still got this photo. Hang on.
Yeah. Picking up some pictures right now.
Just talk amongst yourselves for a sec.
It's a real problem.
Whilst you're searching mirror image, I want you to tell me what you've heard about Joanna Leese.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
This is my backyard.
Make it big. Make you big.
Well, hang on. Get the glare off here. Hang on.
Growth.
Oh no!
And I think there's one here where it's because where you can see what it's doing. It's staring at me. Right?
That's not a regular kangaroo. That's a black bastard.
Hang on. Just see. Oh, here we are. Hang on.
But he must have jumped the fence to get into the yard.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
And then he's starting to stand up.
Ooh.
Because he's watching me. You know, am I in danger?
Looking for
and
he's a slob. He's got his hands in his pocket.
He's looking for lunch.
And
he's looking for spare change.
Yeah.
Big bastard. Can you see the claws on his front feet?
Yeah.
His feet.
Well, his feet look like clown feet.
Yeah, but you should see the length of those claws on it.
Ooh.
You don't want to tangle with a kangaroo when it's angry at you.
Oh, that's scary. Ooh.
No, I don't like the look of that.
That was my backyard.
So how do you get rid of them?
Well, you don't get rid of them.
Put up signs.
Well,
Yeah,
You should lead the charge for kangaroo literacy.
And then one morning I got up and this was in my backyard.
oh my God!
That's one hell of an ass.
Well, he must have jumped the fence.
Nah, it's a zoo.
Well, I'd rather see that than a vinyl nerd painting Easter eggs.
Yeah, you gotta watch those Australian elephants.
A lot of people carry on about the snakes and the spiders.
Is that an elephant or a sycophant?
It's the ruse you got to look out for.
No, but it's just over. Yeah, of course we got venomous snakes and spiders, but it's not like we're inundated with this stuff. I mean, if you go in the bush and you want to stick your hand over a rock, well, of course, there's a chance that you're going to get bitten by a snake. But it's not a big issue. It's not not like fucking.
You've just got to respect the animals in these dangerous animal countries. That's all we've got to do.
What do you do if a kangaroo kills you?
I joined.
Not fucking much, does it? You're dead.
I joined the ranks of the icon here.
Hang on.
Richard Harris. We're bringing him back into fashion.
Thank you, Starman. That's good to know.
You got,
So
you're
somebody's
laughing.
enjoying it.
All right,
Okay.
fine. I give in. I give in.
nah.
His hair.
No, don't make me big. Don't make me big.
Well, let's-
Ethan, I
Make me
prefer
small.
Ethan. I prefer the other avatar.
He finally
Yeah,
took the
I
curlers
figured.
out of his hair.
Yeah, I don't think much of this avatar, Ethan. Pick another one.
I know. Ugly bastard.
I kind of like the dribble he has in front of his face.
Who is this on the screen?
What, you talking about James Brown?
Ethan all.
Emmanuel.
No.
Wow, better than my avatar.
Why Shemp?
I like Shemp.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with Shemp. Nothing wrong with Shemp. Yeah.
I got a tie. I got to show you. Hang on, I'll be back.
At least-
A tie-dye.
Yeah.
oh, goody. Show and tell. All right.
I hope
Here we
it's
go.
not his Phileas Fogg tie again.
The show's picking up. The show's picking up.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks to Kangaroo Talk.
Last 10 minutes. Yeah.
Everyone else is holding up their cats. I figured I'd join in.
Well, I've got a cat sitting behind my back here at the moment.
No, that's the Sydney Opera House.
No, you don't that behind my back. And it's not the Sydney Opera House, it's Flinders Street Station in Melbourne. What the hell is that? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Why you knucklehead? What do you
Oh,
got?
not the bloody
Yeah.
Three Stooges again.
Some people just don't understand the Three Stooges.
Yeah, they're not even funny. And you got busted by Curly's grandson.
Well, this is true too. Yes, but I don't hold too much against him because I like him. Like I
you
watch
think
his
you-
stuff, and I think he's good.
Would you like Curly's grandson better than Sean Lennon, though? That's the thing.
Ah,
Good question.
I've had more of a contact with Curly's grandson than I had with Sean Lennon, so I'd probably say yeah.
You have one up on the competition then, Doc.
Yeah, I almost had one of the new monkeys here too once. Last
Oh,
year.
yeah. Did you see Richie Dolan's channel this morning? Some bloke was on it. Looked like Dominic from The House That Dripped Blood. And he was...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, you know him. Anyway, he was showing these dreadful monkeys out of solo albums. It was really embarrassing. Davy Jones with that 1970s MFP writing.
Here's an avatar. Here's an avatar you should use.
There, look at that one. Hey.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, the...
Happy looking fella.
Man who laughs.
That's the one. Well done.
The man who laughs, yeah.
Gosh,
You're a joker, like, isn't he?
he looks like the Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They patterned the Joker after him.
Ugh.
Historically.
I
Well,
would
you
want
might as well
that
show
one.
us the bloody London After Midnight photo now, won't you?
Take it away. Take it away. Ugh. Very spooky. Oh, luckily we only have 7 minutes left. Hey guys,
Okay, what are you going to do now?
what are we gonna do for 7 minutes?
What, is your glass slipper broken or something?
Yes,
Turns into a pumpkin.
I'm still looking for it. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You've got soft feet.
Well,
Doc, I'd be careful if I were you. Some ne'er-do-wells out there might be taking screenshots.
Off my feet.
Yeah, maybe.
Their feet.
Glad you cleaned out the toe jam first.
Yeah,
good to see it's not rotted.
true. True. It is pink. It was pink. Yes. But I am getting a bit of a gut though. So.
Oh, I think you got a long way to go. What I was forced to see. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
How long are you?
There are a few feet people out there.
Put up.
Yeah,
got to keep a leg up in this world. I got to tell you.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What a show! What a show! We've covered everything from kangaroos to foot fetish. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We're supposed to be talking about music here. We're talking
Get
about
yourself a stream that can do everything.
I guess. We probably chased Harry Armstrong away.
We can
Oh,
talk
God,
about
put that away.
There we
Put
go.
Put that away.
There we go. Save
There we
the
go.
save the show.
There's
There we go.
We can talk about music. There's music.
Okay.
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 Music.
Uh-oh.
The only thing that amazes me about this VC, right? You know, there's a lot of showing an album, and always I don't know. Maybe I'm not got something I'm missing. But isn't it all about hearing the music? But apparently it's about showing it.
Yeah, that's the Tree album.
Well, this is a big problem because I'm trying to do screenshots all the time, and sometimes people are just holding up albums constantly.
Give it a kiss, Paul. Give it a kiss.
Like Tom does. Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
I call it show and tell.
yeah.
A lot of show and tell.
And you look like you're like, and this is the next item up for bids on The Price is Right.
Mhm.
Hey, Richard Harris, did you know that the two legs have totally blocked me, even more so than Peter Noon from their live chats, and I can't get in there anymore.
Have they really?
How come Rachel blocked you? What's going on there?
Do you know? I actually don't know.
This is a regular occurrence with her, right? You know.
I don't know. I think it's something to do with pre-code. Mickey leaves messages underneath my thing he carries on, saying he's the thing, and well, I don't know, or maybe I did say something. I can't remember. But like I said, I'm here to offend everyone, so I don't want to leave anyone out.
Yeah.
Ray, could you offend me fairly quickly? God, this is why I shouldn't have come on. Stumbling over my.
Are you that type of person? Because I could give you a lot of abuse. Don't you worry.
Ray, do you want Starman to speak with Peter for you?
Peter Piper.
No, I think he means Peter Noon.
Oh, Peter, what, are you a friend of Peter Noon? Because last time I called him a W, and that was it. That was all I could get in there.
Now, see, here's a little bit of drama here. Several people complained they would not go to Rachel's if you were there.
Oh, yes, this is true.
I heard that.
This is true. Danielle will not have me back on the channel after I called her Big Nose.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, because Invisible Ray is the worst thing I've seen on that channel. It's unbelievable.
Goofy Lisa, nobody can trust her.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
nobody has shown their penis on my channel
The
yet.
drama that's gone on over on some channels, and they pick on poor Invisible Ray. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Honestly.
All right. It looks like we've broken the fourth wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Oh.
Looking for that. I got the fourth floor.
Hey, if you want to stand out as the abuser, stand out as the main abuser. With these Brother Brians and AGKs, and they're nothing. They're nothing.
Well, see, here's a fan of Dickard
Dickard
Dolan.
Dolan.
Yeah, Dickard Dolan. Yes.
Dickard.
Come on, Ethan. Share with us. Share.
I was on.
Share what?
I was on Dickie's channel last night.
Dickie Dolan, mate.
He was quite
I'm not.
cordial.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I know.
Dickie Dolan doesn't bother with this show anymore. So
I went on. Tim Allen was on last night, so I went on because Tim looked a little lonely. So, no, I haven't talked to Tim in a while. So yeah, anyway, they're quite cordial. When they stop talking, they're all talking at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's very difficult to have a chat on that channel.
mm-hmm. No, not like here where nobody speaks.
Well, actually, it's not because there's several chats. There's several chats going on simultaneously, so it's quite easy to have a chat on that channel.
Oh God!
If we could get Jeff to shut up for 2 minutes, we could, get a
Hey,
few
we
words
all
in.
trying our best.
Yeah. Does he realize how unhealthy he is?
Who? Right?
Who?
Which
one?
I hope it's not me. Type, Jagger, type. Go.
Who's playing music?
What he? Who he? He who?
That sounds like an electric can opener.
Yeah, right.
It did actually.
Waiting for an answer.
So do you think John Lennon had sex with May Ping during his Lost Weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Probably.
I think he had time to fit it in.
I'm
pretty sure he did.
I think the only valid question there is how many times.
Yeah.
Well, reading the Goldman book, apparently he was pretty shit at it.
The real question is, did he have sex with Harry Nielsen?
The guy was drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Well, he was. Yeah, he was a drunk bore. I think that's why he disappeared.
Yeah, I think Lennon's nickname for May Pang was something like Fungi, something like that.
Fungi.
Fungi.
Oh, fungi.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. That's it was in May's book. That's
Poor May Ping.
Yeah. So.
May's got a book she can write.
Yeah.
Oh.
A book called Loving John that she did.
Well, they're
You can get it at local bookstores. Everybody who's anybody's had a book about him. So yeah.
Yeah, and everybody could have stopped him dying if they'd only taken that next turn.
This is true.
Paul Simon, Art Garfunkel, Andy Peebles, everyone.
Well,
I was supposed to be with him that day.
Yeah. If I had been there, he wouldn't have been. Well,
Yeah.
Patrick is reminding me that the 2 hours is up.
Everybody got a story about JL.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there you go. I don't have a story about him.
That's good. I don't have any stories.
I never met Yoko. I never got any free records.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And that's the way we want it.
Well,
I haven't received my telegram from the Lennon estate yet.
Me neither.
Well, due to my racial prejudice.
Summons.
All I can say,
be in the same room as him.
All I can say, Paul, if you ever want to try heroin, get on the Yoko. I'm sure she'll set you in the right direction.
Yeah, that's why I went to New York.
I read. You don't know how much of the stuff you read is true or not, but apparently she continually was sneaking heroin into her office.
And men.
At the Dakota, she was on all the time apparently.
Well, he was half dead. Apparently, he was in his bedroom all the time. He just had his 3 cats and a joint in a drawer, and he used to just watch TV all day and not get out of bed most of the time. Go and see Sean, who was supposedly looking after 24/7. About for 5 minutes during the day, Sean didn't really know who he was, and then that was it. Back to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing,
they loved each other so much, though.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, though, Ray, you mentioned that, and there's many. Even Lennon said it himself. Even during the Beatles, like when they weren't doing once the touring ended, all he did was lying on a couch with a telly on and read. That's all he did.
Well, when you do drugs, you tend to relax all the time, and you just sleep a lot of the time as well.
I still say the reason he married Yoko is because he missed his mother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, he used to call her mother, didn't he?
Yeah,
all the time. I mean, that was an extreme version of that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
So why didn't Cynthia be mommy?
I don't know.
I don't think he wanted to be with her. I think
No.
he just realised, you know, she's pregnant. Oh, fuck it. And Brian probably said, look, you're going to have to marry her because it's going to look bad if you don't.
Oh yeah, because of Julian. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the radio that night, December the 8th. It was a rough night for me.
For most people, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny that both 2 times, Elvis and Lennon, I got a phone call from a friend, and they said, "Are you all right?" I said, "What are you fucking talking about?" "Of course I'm all right." "Well, haven't you heard?" And it was twice, Elvis and Lennon, and then obviously both times went to the television, and then it was fucking on it. It was just the minute I turned
Was
it
it
on,
the same
bang.
person?
Yeah, it was. It actually was. It actually was. Grant Sheldrake, an old friend of mine. And yeah, he rang me up because he knew I loved Elvis and you know, Elvis the Beatles. And yeah, twice he rang me, and then I got multiple phone calls up from other people. But both occasions, first time I was still at home then, and picked up the phone. No, that's right. First one, my mum, like Grant's on the phone. I get on the phone. And the second time, I answered the phone, and it was like, "You all right?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Haven't you heard?" And I went straight to the television and bang. Both times. The minute I turned the telly on, it was on every channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you should say that, Mirror Image, because I heard the news of Elvis's death, and John Lennon's death from my father when I was round my granny's house on both occasions, sleeping over. And he come in the morning, he said, "Guess what? Elvis is dead." And then the second time he said, "John Lennon's dead." And I think I was more upset when Elvis died.
Yeah, I
was confused about it.
No, I'll tell you why. I agree with you on that one. I was younger when Elvis died, obviously, than because Lennon died later.
And of course, my dad was more hung up with Elvis as well, so it was sort of, you know.
Yeah, but what it was, I think for a lot of people, it was like I couldn't like Elvis can't die. Yeah, because I was young. People don't die. Well, people like Elvis don't die. You know.
Yeah, not at that age.
Lennon was a different shock because it's like, you're a bit older, and you know, and I had friends die too. You know, from high school, they died in car crashes and stuff. So, but that Elvis was like, it was surreal. What do you mean die? Concept. You live forever, don't you? Elvis doesn't die. And John Lennon was different. It was like, what the fuck? Someone shot him.
Somebody shot him? I mean, yeah, that was a big joke.
It was. Yeah, but Elvis was different. It was like, what do you mean he's dead? Elvis
Still, you can't disagree that was the best thing that ever happened to the Beatles.
Right.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm going to answer that seriously. The thing is with that, like, with all the phenomenon of the Beatles story, like, you know, the fact they made it and blah, blah, and everything, to top it off, you know, to top off the whole fucking legend, one of the Beatles was assassinated. Like, you couldn't write this book. You couldn't write this. If you wrote this as fiction, no one would go, fuck. But it's like it really happened. And it's like, to top the whole fucking thing off, one of the Beatles got assassinated. Just to, let's throw in another fucking saga in the legend of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And Paul was furious.
Yeah, no, he really would have wished it was him. Yeah.
No, I mean, it says in the Hunter Davis book when he's written a sort of little bit more, and he said that he spoke to Paul and he said his main concern was the fact that everybody's going to be talking about John now.
Well, they did, didn't they? Well, they did.
Yeah, but he's ridden on the back of John's death as well. Of course he has. Here today and all that crap.
Well, you know, I can't comment on that. I mean, you know, that they obviously were very good friends. I don't know what the fuck happened in that, you know, really happened, what broke it.
But I think John Lennon's been the biggest winner out of it. He's still a legend, and like we've been looking back on his music, and it just doesn't measure up to McCartney's catalogue. And you could say, he's done much more albums, but look at what he did between 70 and 80, and look what Lennon did between 70 and 80. It's like Lennon was sort of doing the same song all the time. You know, there wasn't much scope. You know, it's like after the 65, he just sort of went kind of downhill, didn't he? Sort of things got.
What was that? What's that guy's name, Ethan? The guy you interviewed from the what the Whistle Show? What's his name again?
Oh, Bob Harris.
Great Whistle Test.
Yeah, that's the one. I saw a YouTube clip where he was interviewing John Lennon. Okay, and they're talking about stuff and blah 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 blah. And he was living in New York, right? And he's asking that, and and then the last question, he goes, right, I've got to ask you the inevitable question. And John goes, oh, here we go. When you're getting back together, when you're getting back. So he started talking about it, and he was just saying, well, one, we're not in the same place and doing the same thing, and blah blah blah. But if it happened, and blah da 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 da. But what he actually says in the interview, you can see it on YouTube. He goes, well, I've actually recorded with Ringo and George, and we've sorted things out. He actually says things are a little different for me and Paul, So it'd be really interesting what the rift really was between those two, because he actually says it in the interview. He says it's a little bit different for me and Paul.
I don't think John would have left the Beatles. I think he was getting drugged up and he was saying, "Oh, I'm fucked off with all this." But I don't think because it was steady money for him. Why should he want to leave it? And then Paul just said, "Oh, fuck it." In the end,
he did leave the Beatles.
Well, something happened.
Paul
happened pretty quickly there because in September of '69 they were talking about their next album. And within a month of that, John quit.
Yeah,
So there's something happened pretty quickly there, and I don't know if we'll ever know what it was. I think there was a lot of influences, and I have no doubt Yoko was one of those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, I'm not blaming her. I'm not saying she caused the breakup, but I think she had a significant role, and it was a combination of things. I think just kind of came to a head at that point.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, all three Beatles have made it quite clear. John quit. He walked into that meeting. He says, "I'm leaving the band."
Yeah.
So it's not just one. All three Beatles have said, "No, John quit the band at this meeting," and we all sat there stone faced. The other ingredient, Paul, was the one obviously that issue with Alan Klein, and when Paul wanted to bring in the Eastmans as the lawyers.
Yeah.
But as I said, it would have just been another part of the whole catalyst. There would have been all these issues, and then that as well, and it probably just came to a head, and John went,
I think the thing that should have happened, and had there not been outside influences, that they just needed a break.
Yeah.
And I think if it had taken a couple of years away from each other, they would have continued on in some form. But we don't know, right? We weren't there.
Yeah. Well, that's right.
But I mean, here's the way I look at it, and again, it's just historical perspective. But you got bands like Crosby, Stills, and Nash. They've had bigger rows than the Beatles ever had, and they're still off and on.
That dog disagrees.
The Rolling Stones. I mean, those guys have been at each other's throats for years.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they're still doing it. They're still together. Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey, they've had a lot of rows too. They're still together doing it. So at some point you have to sit back and say, does the good outweigh the bad kind of thing? And I think they just needed some time away. And they had already acknowledged that George was capable of writing really good material. And so they had already acknowledged that they were going to make room for that, on their albums.
I mean, one thing that a lot of people said, like when Lennon was assassinated, and I'm not going to say anything you haven't heard before, but the thing that used to come up now at the time, and you think, and one of the things people used to say, when we were having the conversation, like the sadness of what that man would have written,
Wow.
But the other side of the story. But the other side of the story too is, right, if he was still alive, I wonder if Paul and would have got back together, especially if they, during the anthology.
I'll tell you what, definitely before that they would have been, because they would have been skint. I think by 1983, all of them would have been suffering that badly because Ringo was finished. He couldn't even get a record label. George was at the end of his contract, wasn't he?
Yep.
And
true.
And John, that album was going down the charts, wasn't it? And I don't think Paul would have continued. I don't think Tug of War would have been the success that it had have been if John hadn't died, you know. And I think all those things put together, they definitely, because none of them said, no, we'll never get back together.
Well, I think the other thing too is had Wings not been successful in the 70s, I think it would have happened sometime in the 70s.
Yeah.
But with the success of Wings, and Paul was riding that wave for a number of years.
But I don't
really
think they would have done.
No.
I don't think they would have done anything but some kind of live gig.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, it's all speculation, but I could, you know, I think had cooler heads prevailed, they would have done something like the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young thing, where, you know, they got their own careers, and every once in a while they get together and do an album. You know, and I think that's probably what we would have seen.
Well, in that interview I mentioned with the old whistle guy, John actually said, he goes, if we do get together, he goes, he doubts they would do a live concert. He goes, if we do get together and we had something to say, it'd be a studio album together.
Yeah.
So he actually said he doubted very much that they would get together for a live performance. But the other side of it too is, and again, it's a pinch of salt, you know, people say stuff, but George Harrison many times said, no way. There's no way.
He was very, initially he didn't seem too bad, but, you know, as time wore on, he seemed to grow more bitter.
He did. I mean,
he was very irreverent about the Beatles as a whole, very irreverent, which I thought
He was.
I thought that was kind of inappropriate, because had it not been for the Beatles, there wouldn't have been a George Harrison.
That's right.
I think it's safe to say that Lennon and McCartney could have had a career on their own. I don't think George Harrison would have had a career without the Beatles.
Well, that's proven, because we all know the fact, and you know, from all the anecdotes with George Martin and that, when the Beatles came in, George wasn't writing songs.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't doing it. He got influenced by those guys. I might try this. And he obviously had some talent to do it, right? Yeah. But he had no intention to ever be a songwriter at the start. So
didn't seem that way.
So you know, it's But I do too. Like some of the times when I've heard George go off at the Beatles and stuff, I think, come on, man, like they really, like,
you know, when his biography come out, and I wanted it at the time because 1979 I was really big on the Beatles, and I just read something and it said, it's cost £150, which was a lot of money back then.
It was expensive here too. Yeah,
you know, that's about 2 weeks' wages back then, and they said it weren't that good, and then they said he speaks about the Beatles in about 5 pages, 12 pages or something, and you think, well, hang on, this is why you're writing a book, because you were in the Beatles. Nobody gives a fuck about your solo career. You know, and this is everybody talks about George Harrison as if he was like, you know, some kind of big force that was going to match up with it. He just had a bunch of songs left over from the Beatles that he couldn't get on the albums. Half of them were pretty drab anyway, and he just put them on one album, the third album of which was shit, and it would have just made a pretty good double album, and that was his career. I'm sorry to say that.
No, I hear your opinion.
I think All Things Must Pass and Living in the Material World were his best stuff he did. But I agreed, like, after that, he kind of, you know, like the stuff he was doing in the 70s, there were flashes, you know, but again, had he not been a former Beatle, who would have noticed, you know, like,
exactly. And the other side of it too is like, unlike Lennon and McCartney, he learnt to write. So the thing too is like, he was not a songwriter. Like I don't see George Harrison, you know, sitting down and you know, working the craft of songwriting. He wasn't that. Yeah, he pulled out some great songs and stuff. And as you say, All Things Must Pass. That's Beatles. That's all that stuff is left over from these Beatles stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why it's such a great album, because he obviously it was a period where he got stuck into writing, and but after that, you can take a lot of that George Harrison music with a pinch of salt. Yeah, as you say, there's flashes, certain songs.
It took Jeff
But
Lynne
overall,
out on his own.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Jeff Lynne to realize what good he had in him.
Yeah.
Jeff Lynne was just desperate as well.
Well, I think we've already, we acknowledged the world did a long time ago. The sum of the whole was greater than the sum of the parts.
Yeah.
And I think you can say the same thing about any one of them. I always found it interesting that in the initial couple of years after the breakup, it was Ringo who had the most success overall.
What?
He did, actually, yeah.
He did. He had some great singles out. His Ringo album was easily the best album of that time period to come out, the stuff they were all doing.
Yeah, but remember they was doing a hell of a lot of Apple plug-in at the time for the albums and stuff. So, he got for the quality of the albums that were coming from Ringo. I mean, he was getting a lot of publicity.
Well, but he was doing good stuff though. Like people knock the Sentimental Journey and the Boku Blues. If you listen to those albums, they are very well done. It's quality music. You might not like that style of music, but
it's well done.
The artistic value of that stuff. It is good music.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of Sentimental Journey by any means, but Boku Blues I can put on anytime and listen to that. And I don't like country, but it's very well done. So the stuff he was doing was pretty solid work. He came out of the gate pretty strong. But it's like I said, the sum of the whole was greater than the sum of the parts, and whatever chemistry the four of them had together, they weren't gonna come close to matching that on their own. They just weren't.
Right.
They didn't have the pieces to do that.
But the only thing, out of the all four Beatles, let's say early on it split for whatever reason, Paul McCartney would have gone and been somebody, because many a times, like even in the Hamburg days, people around them all said Paul's going to, because that was his drive. He wanted to be famous. Where the other guys just wanted to be the band.
He was a
showman.
You can see in all their concerts, he was the guy who was basically emceeing. He was the showman. And he also, of the four of them, he probably had the strongest business sense as well.
Yeah, and that's again, as you were saying about the Beatles' chemistry, because they were so different.
Yeah.
So you had all those elements, the showman, the fucking this, the that, and it just together it was a whole.
Yeah, this is where all this management stuff comes into it, because obviously he wanted to make a few shekels for himself by having Eastman on board, whereas. Everybody moans about Klein all the time, and yet he was a fantastic manager, from far better than Epstein ever was.
Well, in that first year that Klein was the manager, he did negotiate that serious royalty increase from Capitol Records and made the Beatles a lot of money.
He also introduced them to Phil Spector
but Ethan, Alan Klein might have got that increase. You should have a look at what percentage he was getting for getting that increase.
He was a Jew. He's going to take a big cut, isn't he?
And he sold the rights. He sold the rights to publishing. Like, how stupid was that?
Yeah, I know.
He basically gave away the next 50 years of income for those guys. How stupid are you? The Beatles catalog was gold. And Alan Klein decided the best thing to do was sell it. Like, seriously. Sell it at $1970.
And then ended up with Michael Jackson.
Well, he ended up with it eventually. But, I mean, that was an incredibly stupid move.
Sony owns. Doesn't Sony Music own it now?
Yeah, his record company owns it now, I believe.
Sony does, yeah.
Sorry, who does?
Sony.
His record
Sony
company
does.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, or
Sony.
part of it or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, you look at that, and I think that was not this was not just another band. There's something else there that he didn't see, and I think he was, just looking for the short-term fix.
You know what interests me about that though, and I still think about it, unless you guys have got some insight into it. When Michael Jackson came along and he goes, I'm going to buy your catalog, right? I still to this day don't understand how Paul McCartney didn't buy it. Like the guy wasn't short of $1, right?
Yeah.
He just didn't think of it.
He's a cheap bastard, though.
I don't believe that. I think there's something else behind him not purchasing that catalog. Because it's not like he didn't have the money or he couldn't have fucking borrowed it or whatever. It's Paul
He
McCartney.
wanted to go in with Yoko on the songs, but Yoko wouldn't do it.
I don't think she would have had enough money at the time.
Yeah, but I don't get it. The guy was worth, he's worth billions now, but even then he was hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And, and being Paul McCartney, even if it was tied up, he could have borrowed it. It's Paul McCartney,
There's a fantastic book. There's a fantastic book called "You Never Give Me Your Money," and it covers a lot of
that book. I've got that book. Yeah,
I think it talks, at length about that whole Sony ATV, Northern Songs sale.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it does. But I don't know. I'm just surmising here. I don't know, but I just find that whole situation really, really strange. Like the songs are coming up. And you're Paul McCartney with millions of dollars and the possibility of being able to borrow millions more, and you don't buy them. And that bullshit excuse you always gives, like, well, we wrote them for nothing. And I just thought, I get stuff, mate. That's a stupid thing to say.
He did try and sort out the freak circus that was hanging around the Beatles about 1968. And I remember he was trying to sack Aspinall, Taylor, Magic Alex, because they were all on the payroll and they were sitting there eating like having a French chef serving them food in the Apple headquarters every day. And these things to an accountant, they might be the mate, but what are they doing for you? How are they helping you?
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's their own fault. It's like any. I've run businesses, and the thing is, it's like
I think they was just too stoned to know what was going on. And then they woke
that's
up.
What I'm saying. That's their own fault. You start a business and then just have nothing to do with. Well, what do you think's going to happen? You've got to actually turn up and keep your eye on shit.
You got to remember.
You delegate stuff, but at the end of the day,
you got to remember these guys.
You have to put your eye on it.
You got to remember these guys were in their 20s, and how smart were you in your 20s? Right?
No, but that's what. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, they can't sit back and go, well, it was your business.
Artistic types.
Yeah, exactly.
The Beatles may have been
people.
The Beatles may have been
had their
in their
big holiday
20s.
in 1966. They lost their discipline completely. They kind of shut Epstein out. He fell to pieces. They started doing what they wanted, turning up at the studio when they felt like it, taking the LSD, doing all this. And you've got to have discipline to keep a band going. I mean, I'll say that for the Stones, no matter how many drugs they take, they've kept it together because they've known at the end of the day, they're getting paid lots of money because people want to see the Stones, not necessarily Mick Jagger or Keith Richards, but the Stones. And if
the Stones, yeah. Yeah, well,
but the Beatles may be.
We found a topic.
Yes.
I'm sure it would happen.
The Beatles were still smarter than most of their contemporaries, even in their stupid 20s, because the Stones ended up losing their entire 60s catalog.
Yeah.
And a lot of those 60s groups didn't end up any better.
Didn't Klein have something to do with that too?
I'm not saying Klein was a good, guy.
Well, the good one is, whatever you say about Yoko, but like John said, he goes, I was fucking broke, and Yoko came along, and because she is a business person, and she ended up investing in fucking Jersey cows, right? Made millions of dollars. You know, that's a business person.
Yeah, I remember when he died. I remember reading that they estimated his wealth at half $500 million. This is in 1980.
Yeah,
$500 million, and a lot of it was real estate. He had
real estate,
in real estate.
But that was Yoko who was doing it, not
Well,
John.
yeah, no doubt, it wouldn't have been him. But that was what he was estimated to be worth was $500 million. In 1980, that's one hell of a chunk of change. That today, in today's money, that would be worth more than Paul McCartney is currently worth.
Yeah, give it take.
And he's been estimated at 1.2 billion, I think. So
something like that.
You know, that's a hell of a chunk of change.
Well, if you don't have any money coming in from records, diversify. And you'll go.
Well, you don't make that much from records. You got to sell a whole bunch to make money, right? And the Beatles did.
Any though the
Beatles did, but you know that's not going to sustain you for 50 years. You know?
Yeah, and at that point, he was in his house husband role. So where was money going to come in? Well, we'll just start buying up cow farms and.
Yes, watch the film Telstar to see how badly wrong it can all go.
Yeah.
Just look at poor Hines. They found him with £5 in his pocket, dead.
Nah.
That was all he had.
Well,
this was a
tragic stories. And on that note, I'm so upset. I'm going to go to bed.
Oh. So on that note, maybe I was going to kill this thing half an hour ago.
Yeah.
It took it to the last half hour.
Yeah. Tell Mirror Image goodbye, and I'll see him soon.
Okay.
Okay, Robert Muggage. I don't know how you say that.
Yeah.
I got to take off from it too.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us at another scintillating chat party.
Yes.
We'll catch you again.
And we'll see you next time.
We're like a ship without a rudder for most of it.
What a shoe.